Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Banjo-Tooie. This is our bonus episode. Today we are going to start in this upper area because we now have something new to look at. We have a replay feature. So if you really enjoyed playing any of the minigames, bosses, or cutscenes from Banjo-Tooie, you can come here. Under minigames, we have the Mayan kickball games, quarterfinal, semifinal, and final. We have the ordnance storage minigame where you have to go to the 12 sticks of dynamite. We have the Dodgems challenge, 1-on-1, 2-on-1, and 3-on-1. We have the Hoop Hurry challenge, the Balloon Burst challenge, the Saucer of Peril ride, the Mini Sub challenge, Chompa's Belly, Clinker's Cavern, Twinkly's Packing, the Coliseum Kickball quarterfinals, semifinal, and final, the Pot of Gold challenge, Trash Can Germs, Zubba's Hive, and the Tower of Tragedy quiz round 1, 2, and 3. If you wanted to face off against any of the bosses, you can face off against Klungos 1, 2, and 3, Target Zan, Old King Cole, Mr. Patch, Lord Wu Fac, Terry, Weldar, Chili Willy, Chili Billy, Minji Jongo, and Hag 1. And then if you wanted to review any of the cutscenes, we had the opening story, King Jingling gets zapped, Bottles and Jingling get restored, Grunty's defeat, the credits, and the secret character parade for getting 90 Jiggies. Now I am curious about it. You have been watching The Golden Goliath. Okay. Bovina. I actually think we'll let this go through because I want to know some of these names. Slumber. I love that they always make the snakes have slurred S's. Officer Uno Go Paz. One goes past. Chief Blotazin. Targets on. Okay. And that was all of World 1. Bullion Bill. And Dilberta. Can't forget about her. Were they the only NPCs in Glitter Gulch? No, Canary Mary was here. Yeah, you get your little dance in. I'm not still bitter. And Old King Cole. That's Glitter Gulch mine. Gosh, that smile. Next up, we have Conga from Banjo-Kazooie, actually. I love that he actually became a ringleader. We have Big Al. Gosh, he even looks diseased. Poor Al. Salty Joe. Salty Joe also is sick? The Saucer of Peril. Bleep. And Mr. Patch. And that was all the characters in Witchy World. Next we have Jolly Roger. And Mary Maggie Malpass. Oh, I didn't know that she had a last name, Malpass. I knew that her name was Mary Maggie. Pano. Oh my gosh, he has a crotch. Oh, that makes it even sadder. Tip Top and Tip Top Jr. Love these little additional animations. Oh yeah, the pigs actually had names too. Trotty. He has 3 arms because he went swimming while it was mute. The water was polluted. Captain Black Eye. The original antagonist for Project Dream. Piggles. Why is the one guy's name Trotty? Interesting. Captain Blubber. Wow, there are a lot of NPCs here in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Alf. Betty. Like beta. So alpha, beta, and gamma. Like gamma. He should have been the one with the lasers like ammo. Crispy Bacon returned. Yeah, you better be happy with your Game Boy camera. And finally, Lord Wu Fac Fac here in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Next up in Pterodactyl Land, Dippy. He's still so happy for his water. Rock Nuts. They're the cavemen with armor. Unga Bungas. They're every other caveman. Because I'm not touching the controller. And the Oogle Boogles. Then there was Scrotty. I knew that was her name when she said leave Scrotty alone. Then we have her 3 children, Scrat. I believe she was the sick one. Scrit was the tiny one. And Scrut ran away to go to the fair. Stomponodon. The terrifying foot. If you watch the full animation, it is just a foot coming down from Chomposaurus and Lunch. Oh, that's hilarious. And Terry. And that's it for the NPCs of Pterodactyl Land. Next up in Grunty Industries, we have Lago. I think it's skivvy workers. Unless the bunnies actually have their own names. Oh. Unless their name is Skivvy. And they're septuplets. And Weldar. Grunty Industries did not have a lot of characters to interact with. Because the speaker system wasn't really a character. In Hellfire Peaks, we have Boggy. Mrs. Boggy. Kind of looks like Boggy if he stayed in shape and decided to wear his mother's clothing. Groggy. Taken after his father. Soggy. And Moggy. I'm never going home unless you hit me with a grenade. Then we had Mildred Ice Cube. Rest in peace, Mildred. Your loss was necessary. Then we have the babies. Alfette. Betet. I bet it's Gamut. How did I know? Alphet and Gamut make good names. Betet does not. On the fireside, there's Gobi. I think he was the only one on the fireside, though. If we see the dragons next. Biggerfoot. Don't. Oh my gosh, he had to eat his toenail. Saberman, that's right. He was a character on the fireside. I totally forgot about him. Then there's Chili Billy, spelt like the meal chili. Oh, I didn't notice his spikes glowed. And so does his. And Chili Willy, as in shiver. Chili. Up in the sky in Cloud Cuckoo Land, there was George Ice Cube. Rest in peace, George. You pigs now swim in you. We have Super Stash. 1984. There is a way to get into Super Stash using the clockwork Kazooie eggs. Guffo, the can of beans. Mr. Fit. I do not like that he returns in future games. And Minji Jongo. The cybernetic mumbo jumbo. On Isle of Hags, we had Master Jiggy Wiggy. A disciple of Jiggy Wiggy. Peggy the Hen in Wooded Hollow. Honeybee? Honeybee in her hive. She actually does look more like a wasp or something. Cheeto back in Spiral Mountain. It's a shame that when you get him all of his pages, he does not look like he's fixed. Dingpot over in Cauldron Keep. We have Jam Jars. Drill Sergeant Jam Jars. Bottles' youngest child, Goggles. Which makes sense because they gave us the Mazo Gaze. Specky. I did not realize they modeled eyes in the back of their glasses. I've never noticed that before. Bottles returned. I don't think that's in Banjo-Kazooie. Klungo, the main boss we face around Isle of Hags. King Jingling. And Pet. Toodles, I think. And Toots. I'm a little sad that Tootie was never in Banjo-Tooie except for Humba Wumba. Except for being in the one case of she has disappeared, she's missing. Blobelda. The more rotund of Gruntilda's sisters. Mingella. Also, they never mentioned Brentilda ever again. The Good Witch in Banjo-Kazooie. And Gruntilda. Her hat doesn't even sit on her head. Mumbo Jumbo. He's probably in this part because he's playable. And of course, Banjo and Kazooie. And Kazooie. So that was the character parade. Now, I don't know if this will let me go into it. Okay, so it does let us go in. Multiplayer game. There are many kinds of multiplayer games. Targazan's Temple Shootout is a shooting challenge. You are shooting at each other. Person with the most points win. The Mayan Kickball Challenge is exactly what it sounds. You play the Mayan Kickball game. Ordnance Storage Shootout is the same as Targazan's Temple Shootout. You are in the Ordnance Storage. You are shooting at each other. Most points win. Dodgems Challenge is exactly like it sounds. It is a multiplayer version of the Dodgems Challenge. Hoop Hurry Challenge is exactly what it sounds. It's the Hoop Hurry Challenge. Balloon Burst Challenge, multiplayer. Mini Sub Shootout is just like the Ordnance Storage and Targazan's Temple Shootouts. You're all mini subs and you shoot at each other. Most points win. Chompa's Belly Challenge. Clinker's Cavern Shootout is exactly what it sounds. You are in Clinker's Cavern and you shoot at each other. Most points win. The Packing Room Challenge. The Coliseum Kickball Challenge. The Trash Can Challenge. Zuba's Nest Shootout, where you're all bees and you're shooting at each other. And the Tower of Tragedy Quiz. I have so many memories of playing this with my cousins. And we all had fun. So it's super fun. For the last thing we're going to show off, we're going to be making our way to Cheeto's Code Room. I had mentioned all of these cheat codes in an early episode of Banjo-Kazooie. Now we're going to talk about all the cheat codes that we don't have access to, along with the fact that you don't need any of the Cheeto pages. That's right. You don't even need the Cheeto pages to put in cheat codes. Because what you can do instead is type in the word Cheeto and then put in the Cheeto page cheats backwards. Now, since we've already got all the Cheeto pages and did that part, we don't need to worry about it. But we do have some other ones. So we're going to start with Cheeto. Y G G I J T E G. The Get Jiggy cheat will activate the signposts in Jiggy Wiggy's temple. This also is one of the only cheats I didn't obtain because I had to spell it backwards. You can get that one in the game through the Madame Grunty fortune tent. Next, we have to type in Cheeto again. S U P E R B A N J O. The Superbanjo cheat will allow you to run faster. Next up. S U P E R B A D D Y. The Super Baddie cheat will make the baddies run faster. Next. H O N E Y K I N G. The Honey King cheat will give you infinite energy and air. Next. N E S T K I N G. The Nest King cheat will give you infinite eggs and feathers. Okay, I think we have just a few more. This one is more useless at this point of the game, but we'll see if we can punch it in. It is J I G G Y W I G G Y S P E C I A L. The Jiggy Wiggy special cheat will open up all Jiggy Wiggy's doors on the Isle of Hags. And I don't know if these ones will work, but we might as well type them in just in case. J I G oh J C. Okay, so I don't think those two count, which is fine. The last two cheats, which were Jiggy Cast List and Play It Again Son, activate the character parade, which we've already seen, and all the cinema scenes in the replay. So we've already got those. So now, if we look at this list, we know that it went from 5 to 12. So now we should have 6, the Jiggy Wiggy Temple signposts, 7, Fast Banjo, 8, Fast Baddies, 9, no energy or air loss, 10, infinite eggs and feathers. And 11, open all world doors. So that is the missing cheat codes between 5 and 12. They do not break your game unless you're playing the Xbox One arcade version and the Xbox Live version. So now we run way faster. If I knew that, I would probably have activated this much sooner. Maybe on a repeat playthrough when we're trying to go fast. Now I do want to see enemy movement. So, where are the Mogies? Where's the... I mean, if we're all moving fast, then are we really moving? Oh, wow, he is moving fast. Oh, but I see a fault with fast movement. So now that we have infinite life, rude, and air, we it just says lots. So if you're really struggling getting through the game and you're just really out there, I'm curious. Does using a grenade do something stronger? No. Okay. That's it, guys. There's nothing else to show in the game. We've shown all of the we've shown basically everything. Oh, let's show this. It's really the last thing. Even when you're done the game, if you go to Bottles' house, the door back is closed. So I'm actually curious if we go back to King Jingling, will he reopen the door like a champ? I believe I showed this passage once already. Let's go. Hello, Jingling. Welcome back. Are you feeling better now, Mr. Ring-a-Ding? Couldn't be better, thanks. Hey, that Miss B is a wizard cook. Those scones at the party were top-notch. We wouldn't know. You and greedy Klungo ate them all before we could get there. Sorry. Yeah, you better be. That's why you don't celebrate early. It's all quiet in Jinzhou Village. I think you can go home. Yeah, King Sing-Along. Until your people need saving for a third time. Sing-along, ring-a-ding, ding-a-ling. Come on, guys, please. Remember my name. I'm the one and only King Jingling. I wonder if he knows about the Ginginator. Okay. And even this side, the door is closed. And there is no conversation. They do not open that door. So that's really it. Thank you all for joining me in this bonus episode, just showcasing some extra stuff in and around the game. I had a lot of fun. If you enjoyed Banjo-Tooie, please stay tuned because I'm still going to play more third-party not really third party, but more collectathon games in the future. I have not made a commitment for us to play Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, just because that one is a rougher game to play. It is harder to play to 100% for sure. I don't even think I've beaten it to 100% thinking about it, even after all these years. But there's also still games like A Hat in Time, which takes the Banjo-Kazooie formula and the Super Mario Galaxy formula too, and just really has fun with game themes. There's other games too. Ukulele has a sequel game that we could try. There's so many. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and we will see you all next time. Res Plays is out.